Welcome to your favorite Titans podcast, Tennessee Titans Weekly. Jacques,
Hawk.
Jacques.
Hawk. Hey,
I'm gonna sit here for a minute, man.
while you sit there, man, I gotta shout everybody out. Jack J, man, salute, brother. Yes, sir,
Salute to
King.
you, bro.
Hey, this is an off-script show, so hey, and I've been at the game, and it's been crazy, man. Hey, King Henry, yes, sir, you right. Hey, the Sunken Grave, salute to you. Tighten up. Rico needs to get his butt on this show right now, and I freaking agree. You are spot on, brother. You are spot on. Clowny Super Bowl. Clowny, shout out to you. We need
What's
some
up?
O-line. Yes, we will talk about that, but you damn right.
Absolutely.
I want to pronounce your name right. Mari. I'm ready.
What's good, Mari? What's poppin'?
Boston Taste, facts, no paper. Yes, sir. Jetstream RR2, tighten up, baby. Let's go.
Johnson.
Jeremiah, what's up, brother?
What's up? Bo G.
Yes.
It's a whole bunch of where's Rico at, man. That's hilarious.
Hey, man. Hey, look, he AWOL right now. We know he doing his Rico report. It's fine. It's all good.
Yep.
TL Johnson, where Rico? Hey, he's doing his Rico report right now, but we're going to have to get this man on the show. He has to come to court, man. He got a court date. and if he's late to his court date, you know what happens when you late to your court date. So he got a court date because he has to come answer these. Right. He got to come answer some questions, man. Hey, guys, I want to say this before we start the show. I don't know who was at the game. If anybody was at the game in the comment section, press 1. But this was the most electrifying game I've ever been to. The Titans fans showed up and showed out. When I say there was times I couldn't hear myself, and I'm not exaggerating. It was crazy. Hey, okay. Shout out.
What's going on, Citizen Lou? Tighten up, man. Tighten up.
Shout out to
Boom.
Hey, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Hey, when I say I've never been to a game like that, hey, people, you had to be there to experience it. Like, I've never experienced nothing like this. And Bills fans that was at the game, it was just like talking to a bunch of Ricos. It was amazing and fun. I had a time of my life, bro. But hey, we
enjoy the banter, man. You know, hey, shout out to Rico, man. Shout out to Buffalo Fanatics.
Yes,
man.
Shout out to them brothers,
dude. For those that watched the show this year and even last year, man, you know, it was all good, man. We enjoyed it. He and a lot of other Buffalo fans that we knew and know talked a lot of trash. And if you all go back and look at the show and look at the things that we talked about as to how we could beat the Bills, we were spot on, right? Mm-hmm. We made mention, Jacques, that they haven't seen anybody like Derrick Henry in the run game, right? At all, right? And so what did Derrick Henry came to town? And everybody thought, Jacques, they're going to run him 30, 40. And he only ran the ball 20 times at 143 yards rushing, 7 yards a carry. Stop that. Buffalo.
Exactly.
And what were they chanting at the game, Jacques? MVP.
MVP. Yep. I mean, it was amazing to see, man. And this was just a well-balanced game. The offense was balanced. And the defense, man. Look, people, I know somebody said it earlier. We're going to need corners, and I totally 100% agree with that. We're going to need corners. We're going to need help ASAP.
Yep.
But the way the defense showed up, I'm not going to say shocked, but I was very perplexed. I was like, okay, the defense is doing better than what I thought. Defensive line played lights out. I think they had 3 sacks to our 0 sacks. We didn't allow no sacks, guys.
None.
We didn't allow no sacks, and I was kind of shocked at it. I was like, okay, Taylor Lewan went out. I thought at least this, as Rico said, remember guys, remember what Rico said? Our defensive line, our number one defense. I kept hearing that at the game the whole time. Our number one defense. And I'm like, guys, what I'm seeing from a number one defense, remember, you have to play the game. You have to stop our offense, and you're not stopping our offense. What are you doing? The number one defense. It's crazy, bro.
And I keep hearing from Buffalo fans the fact that, you know, this game, the Titans, we better enjoy this win. You know, Buffalo was the better team. The referees cheated. Look, we beat you guys with half a team. Half of our team got injured this game. We had a lot of sacrifices out there, and we still beat you guys. And we do hope Taylor Lewan is okay. Taylor Lewan went down. I don't know if it was a concussion.
I'm hearing it was a concussion. I'm hearing. Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing too. And then Caleb Farley was hurt. Cam Batson hurt. They're hurt, right?
Yes.
And so I'm gonna give a shout out some of our folks here watching the show. What's going on, Jameson Mezzo? What's good? The Sunken Grave. What is popping?
Dawson.
Jetstream RR2. Foster Tate. Citizen Lou. What is popping, y'all? What is good, man? What is good, man?
We also want to thank y'all for hopping on this live stream late because I know it's late everywhere. Yep. So hey, we're gonna rock. We're gonna ride. But this was dope, man. This was an amazing game. I know Mari said I don't know if you're she or he, but I know they said they were at the game as well. So salute. Good. And they probably can say, hey, it was electrifying. It was nothing like it. The Titans fans, Bills Mafia was in there. Don't get me wrong. Yes. But the Titans fans showed up just as deep. And we made some noise, bro.
That's right.
Hey,
Isaac said he was at the game as well, too.
What did you think, man? What did you think about it? Holler at me. All the way from Los Angeles. See?
Hey, what's good? What's good, Isaac Syrian? What's good? What's popping, man? From LA to Nashville. What is popping, bro? So, Jacques.
Yes, sir.
Who we got? Who we got? Michael Alfonso, Sean Ranhawa. What's good? Maston Park. What's popping? So, this is my thing, man. Okay. Buffalo came to this game, Jacques, with a lot of swagger and a lot of trash talking, right? Mm-hmm. And, shout out to Rico as well. Folks in the comment section, even on other Buffalo podcasts, they had written us off. Okay. ESPN lost, lose. Everybody,
even our own media, right? Even our own media
here in Nashville had us to lose. The one person I heard say that we would win this game is Chris Sanders, but everyone else.
And Luke Worsham. And I give a shout out to Luke Worsham too. So shout out to you, Luke.
Cool. So I think more than anything, we beat them fair and square. There wasn't a fluke. We were a better team and a tougher team. You know what I'm saying? And so we got a super chat. Michael Alfonso, what's popping?
Thank you for the $4.99 super chat.
So thank you, Michael Alfonso. So I think the key of it is as well what Rico and other Buffalo folks missed is the fact that the Titans hadn't played with all their players all year yet. Okay. We had AJ out there. We had Julio out there. We had Derrick Henry out there. We had Ryan Tannehill out there, right? Our whole offense was on the field, right? We were scoring at will. At one point, we scored on 7 drives in a row to end the game. Think about that, right? So this is what I look at. Okay, so, act like we won the Super Bowl. We won the game. We're excited. Are we supposed to be on the show just saying, oh, yeah, we won the game?
And can I address that?
And are we like, oh, we're winning the Super Bowl tomorrow? We're not saying it. We were the underdogs here.
No, they would have did the same thing.
Bills fair and square.
They would have did the same thing if they would have won the game. They'd be on there talking trash. I won a Super Bowl. It's the same thing. No, Master. Hey, salute to you for watching the show, brother.
Yep.
But no, we know we didn't win the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is in February, so we got a long way to go to that. This is one game, but this is a big win for a team that wasn't supposed to. Remember, the Bills are the Super Bowl favorite. The Bills are the team that's supposed to go to Super Bowl. You're not supposed to drop games like this. Remember, we played the Chiefs. That's all I kept hearing at the game. We played the Chiefs. Well, you haven't played the Titans. But anyway, I'm sorry to cut you off. I'll keep going.
So my thing is this as well, too, man. Like, we kept hearing that, Derrick Henry is not going to do much against Buffalo. Last time we played them, Derrick Henry was stopped. They even said that on ESPN as well. This is what I was saying on the previous show. We didn't need Derrick Henry. He wasn't needed. We played a well-balanced offense. We caused turnovers. Our defense made plays. So in this game, as I mentioned in the last show, as the game continues to keep playing, Derrick Henry will be utilized, and that's what happened. All right, 143 yards on your vaunted defense, right? We're laughing at y'all because I also mentioned what insanity is. Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. They are the same team that we played last year, same players and everything. They haven't dealt with injuries like us, not at all. They've added 1 or 2 rookies here on their defense, but overall, they got the same team, same core players. We beat them then. We beat them tonight. We own the Bills. What instead of saying Bills Mafia, say Titans Mafia. Say Titans Mafia. Right. We beat you guys fair and square. There's no excuses, Buffalo fans, and any Buffalo fan in the chat. Again, appreciate you watching the show.
Right.
But you have to look at Ryan Tannehill made plays when it was needed. 216 yards passing, 143 yards from Derrick Henry, 91 yards from AJ Brown. You want to talk about balance, bro? That's what happened, right?
Right.
So, offensive play calling was there, right? And, the one place where Buffalo probably could have lit us up was, throwing the ball, and they threw the ball pretty well. But what's Buffalo's problem? And I said it in the show. They can't run. Mm-hmm. They can't run. Their run offense is horrible, Jacques.
Yes. No.
Singletary 27 yards rushing, bro.
I agree. That's why I was saying, and shout out to you, Maston Park. Hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate that. Like that's what, and the Bills fans at the game, they were respectful. They even said, "Hey, good game." But like you said, they don't have a run game. Why go out and draft Russo when you had Najee Harris on the board? You could have. You see what I'm saying? You could have drafted him to help with your game, and that's what's plaguing the Chiefs too. We'll talk about that in a later video, but it's the same thing. The Chiefs are going to run into that issue what they're running into now. Josh Allen, let me see how. I think it was 40. Didn't I tell you?
Hit that like button, folks.
Josh Allen threw 47 times, okay? 47 times to Tannehill's 29, okay? You let that sink in. 40.
And he threw it just like Insanity. He threw it 41 times last year, which we explained in the show as well.
Yes. 47 times. That is going to eventually put you in a hole because it makes you one-dimensional.
Right, facts.
It makes you one-dimensional. I mean, yes, Josh Allen threw for 353 yards. That's fine. But when it's time to really take it to the ball and say, hey, we need to lighten the weight up off of Josh Allen, because it's really not fair to him. It's really not fair to him. He's a good quarterback. Right. So you telling me you're going to put it in his hands? That's fine. But if you want to, you're going to continue to see what happened tonight is going to keep happening throughout the league, because once the league figures you out, it's a wrap. And you better hope they don't. You remember what I said on the show? I said, what you've seen for the Bills is you're getting 100% of the Bills. And we got a super chat from Stanley.
Stanley Wilson, what's popping, bro?
Appreciate it for the $5 super chat. He says,
ooh. Yes,
he said, my guys, boy,
what's good, Stanley?
A loot of folks' money tonight. We really did. Hey, we sure did. We messed up, man, some money lines tonight, bro. Like straight up. So it like I said, you haven't seen the complete Titans team yet. We were at what? I ain't even gonna say 50%. I'm gonna say we probably at 65, right? Due to injuries. Okay. That's what you've seen. With the Bills, you get 100% of what you're gonna see from the Bills for the rest of the year. That's all you're gonna see. Right?
That's what you see. That's right. What you see.
That's all you are. That's all you are. That's all you are. I know Aaron Smith says cut Jackrabbit tonight.
No, we need Aaron Smith. We need him now. We need all hands on deck, man. You know, Caleb Farley went down.
Cheers.
It doesn't look good. You know, it looks like he may have torn something in his knee. We need everybody right now. And Jamison Meza, we talked about that in our last show. Throw it down the middle if you want. KB's right there, and we were right. Kevin Byard is playing big time. He's the highest rated safety in the league right now.
Yes, sir. Reggie Smith for the $5 super chat.
10 was popping.
Appreciate it, bro.
Super chat. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Reggie Smith was good, man. From the 901 to the 615, dog. What is going on, man?
Salute.
Yes, sir.
Logan said, "Oh, we got it. Okay, hold on, Logan. I'm gonna get to you." He said, "I missed it. Any word on Taylor Warren?" I think he says he has a concussion. So
that's our understanding as well.
If it's a concussion, then I can rock with it. Zach Carpenter. Thank you for the $4.99
super chat.
Thank you,
appreciate it, Zach Carpenter. Appreciate that, man.
Hey, Mari says, I'm happy that the defense just didn't let Josh Allen run around. And thank you, Mari. What did I say, Hulk? What did I say all last week? What did I say offline? That I was scared that Josh Allen was going to run the ball on us.
Exactly. Yep.
Hey, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's freaking ridiculous.
Matt, you know how many yards Josh Allen had rushing the ball, ladies and gentlemen? He had 26 yards rushing. 26. We kept him in a box, right? And you know, Jacques, you said this as well too, and you say this, and this is on point. And we got 63 people on the chat right now. Hit that like button, folks. If you have not subscribe to the channel as well. We got 64 now. The fact that Josh Allen's not shifty. He's a north and south quarterback running the ball. That doesn't scare us. That doesn't bother us, right? It's those shifty Kyler Murray type of quarterbacks, right? What a game. Our defensive line. Them boys were balling.
I'm with you, Reggie. I'm losing my voice too, man, at that game, dog. Like it's crazy, bro. Crazy.
I did, Logan Tom. I did.
Yep.
I did.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling. Listen, y'all. For those that watched the show that we had with Buffalo Fanatics, I'm telling you, I guarantee you, we were about 85 to 90% correct on the things that we stated, man. As for us beating the Bills and the things that they need to worry about. I knew Byard. I was like, you keep playing with Byard if you want. In space, Byard is incredible. And some of those sacks was because of Byard's playing deep, because he was looking down for Emmanuel Sanders. He said, not today, baby. Not today.
Right. Man, as he says that back-to-back, he did have a back-to-back 3-touchdown game. Is that a record? That has to be a record. Hey, Craven, shout out to Craven. I agree. We have to make a trade. Me and Hawk was talking about this offline too. We were just talking about it. We have to trade and make a trade for a DB ASAP.
ASAP. We need DB help now, or we're gonna be in trouble as the playoffs come along.
Right, Reggie said we smack the Bills Mafia over the head with those tables.
Titans Mafia, damn it.
Oh, shit. Titans and Truth. What's up? I know you,
bro?
I see you on the shuttle. I see you take your picture on the shuttle, Truth. Hey, tell them that was the most electrifying game I've ever been to, bro. Like, you were there. I know. Titans Rossi in the building.
Titans Rossi was good, brother.
Bills fans awful quiet now. Thanks for spending the money in Nashville. Boom.
Hey, Rossi, you right on point, the truth, brother. Dude, about Bills fans being quiet. Hey, I'm going to tell you this. I've been on several chats before we did the show, and so many Bills fans are making a lot of excuses about, missed touchdown here. He got the first down here. The refs were playing this and the. I'm like, man, look, F all that. Y'all got beat, period.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Max, your board.
Thanks for the $5 super chat.
Boom! What's good, brother? Henry's the best running back in the league by far. Man,
He's a lion.
Man, Derrick Henry is trending for the Hall of Fame one day, y'all. We're not saying it as the Titan fans, man. He could be playing for the Colts or the Ravens. I still would say the same thing. Like, he's trending in that. He's unbelievable, man. He is.
Exactly. Hey,
Titans best one.
It was the best one. I'm telling you, it's the hands down the best game I've ever been to as a Titans fan. And I know you have older Titans fans that was PSL holders in the 99 season in that run, but this was electrifying, man. Like, the banter, the house was packed. It was Monday night. It was a minute there where I couldn't hear myself talk. Like, literally, like, fans were that loud. And I'm like, I'm talking to my homeboy Mike. Shout out to Mike. And I'm sitting back and I'm like, he's like, bro, we need to do that. I can't hear you, bro. I'm literally like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
And even when I was on the phone, I was driving through downtown right before the game starts. And man, there's so many people around. And there was a lot of Bills fans, man, all through downtown. And then when I was talking to you on the phone, I was like, dude, like, I can't even hear you.
You did. You was like, bro, I can't hear you. And I was like, same thing. Like, Hawk, I have to call you back, bro, because I can't hear you. It's like the 12th man, what they call it, the 22nd element. And it is showing up. It is showing up. It is. Matter of fact, let me say this. The 22nd element. It is showing up, dog. When I say it's showing up, we are showing up in droves and we're doing it, bro. Like, we affected some of those plays that Josh Allen couldn't hear. And shout out to the fans that were there, man. Hey.
Yep. Shout out to you guys, man.
Hey, even Titans of Truth. No, it was lit, man. It was lit. So Jetstream says ESPN gonna ask, did the Titans win this game or did the Bills lose it? And that's what I'm waiting for.
So, Jacques, what did I tell you about this? Okay, Jetstream, listen to my logic on this. And tell me if you all feel me on this at all. The Titans play better, in my opinion, when the media doesn't put a spotlight on them. When they're kind of under the radar as underdogs and things, we seem to play better. Though I think we play tough anyway. So if ESPN wants to take the spin that did the Bills lose it, I'm actually okay with that because it takes a spotlight off us as sort of the underdogs. Like, okay, we're gonna play under the radar a little bit and start beating the hell out of teams, knocking out teams, here and there or whatever to get into the playoffs. Because if the playoffs started today, the Tennessee Titans would be the 3 seed in the playoffs. Think about that, right? Exactly. No one wants to really see us like that, man. Exactly. Because no one has the dynamic of us as far as having Derrick Henry running 130 yards a game.
130 yards a game.
We told Rico, you haven't seen this guy for real. Right. You ain't really seen it. You're not really see what we do. You know what I'm saying? So,
and what we'll do is we'll try to get him. We have, I don't know. We'll try. We got to get him back on the show. I don't know if he's gonna get back on, but we got to get this man back on the show. So, Max, I got a story, guys. You ready for this? So we got a Bills fan in the seats. I think he was 3 rows up from us, and he was talking mad trash, y'all. And when I say mad trash, at this moment he said, AJ Brown ain't done nothing. He ain't done nothing. I said, hey, bro, you don't want to wake him up. And that's why I kept telling him, you don't want to wake him up. You don't want to wake him up. 3 plays later, you woke him up. He's sitting there looking like a fool like this. And I'm like, yes. I said, he's here. He's here. He just needs the confidence. He just needs to get some back-to-back plays going. And he had 7 catches for 91 yards. Correct me if I'm wrong, Hawk.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Exactly.
7 catches.
Yep.
For 91 yards.
Yep.
And he didn't take one to the house, but this was a good, hard-fought.
It was
7 catches. You see what I'm saying?
It was, man.
And that's the thing.
And I tell you this too, man. I think Buffalo, if they're asking themselves a question about matchups, right? Buffalo has to be sitting there thinking the Titans are a bad matchup for us. Mm-hmm. It is what it is because we can't run the ball as a team. And we can't match that with the Titans. We can't match that, right? We can throw on the Titans, but the Titans are a bend but don't break defense, right? Josh Allen can't run as free as he wants. He hasn't every time we play Josh Allen, he can't run the ball. We're right there like, come on over here, bro. I really think we're a better football team and a bad matchup for the Bills at the end of the day. Everyone has a matchup issue. The Cardinals might be like a matchup for us that'd be a problem, right? But historically, over the past 5, there's been 5 games now. Mm-hmm. We've been a bad matchup for them.
Right. And I know Despion says, how the hell are the Ravens #1 seed? And it makes sense, but I guess I don't know. I don't know how they're doing the seeding right now. But I mean, even I've seen some comments where the Bills fans are like, well, they're not even going to make the playoffs. I'm like, guys, if you're paying attention to our division right now, we have a 2-0 lead. We hold the tiebreaker against the Bills, the Colts, and I wouldn't even say we know the Jags ain't going nowhere, but we hold the tiebreaker. That's the thing.
Exactly.
We hold the tiebreaker. So that's the thing. Like definitely.
And then Jacques, here's another thing. By us beating the Bills, this is a big victory. Okay. The Titans need to win only maybe 2 more AFC South games. We're going to the playoffs. Like we have like a 75% chance of making the playoffs. We're there. It's just a matter of fact, where are we sitting at the 3 or the 4 seed? You know what I mean?
Exactly. And Max says, yo, O-line stepped up too and really need them to play better. And just facts, no paper.
Facts, no paper, Max.
Because
no paper. What about
and that's what I was telling Hawk. We didn't allow no sacks. No sacks at all.
Yep.
To Buffalo's 3. And I was like, okay, hold on. What's happened? Taylor Warren goes down. I'm scared at this point because I'm like, Kendall Lamb is trash. And I'm like, okay, how's Kendall Lamb going to play? He struggled there early with the I think he had a penalty, but then he kind of settled down. And I said, okay, I don't know what's happened. But this is how we played last year. This offense that we seen today play like last year's offense. Right. And this year's defense is playing like the defense we had 2 years ago when we went to the AFC Championship. So if you can just play complementary football and put it all together, the Titans are dangerous. And like I said on when we did the show with Rico, you haven't seen the Titans at full capacity. It's just you haven't seen it yet. Yeah. Craven Gilmore is with the
Carolina Panthers.
The Panthers. So they got CJ Henderson and Gilmore. Mm-hmm.
So you know, one thing I saw from Derrick Henry, did you guys see the many stiff arms? So Derrick Henry's mixtape is ridiculous of stiff arms, okay? 10 or 20 years down the road, when your children become a certain age and they hear the history and the legend of Derrick Henry, all you got to do is show them the tapes, man. You're just going to see him doing a whole bunch of people like that, man. Just stiff-arming folks. Just like he stiff-armed the Buffalo Bills, man. That's what we do, bro. That's what we do, man.
Hey, we got another super chat.
Okay. Palumbo 06, what is good, man?
$10 super chat.
Buffalo fans here. Super chat. Ooh. Final play nail biter. Game ended on the difference of 2 inches. Great game. Good deal, man. Hey, that's one fan that's taking some accountability, man. Hey, Palumbo, we appreciate it, man.
It was fans at the game that took accountability. I give them credit. They took accountability. They said, good game. Hey, y'all the better team. Yeah. So there's some fans out there that were taking accountability. So thank you. But they, of course, you know what I mean? You have fans out there that's just upset. And I get it.
Right. And I understand that too. I do. You know, because you're favored and you want your team. Your team has been making the playoffs lately, but for 20-some years, you didn't make the playoffs. And you want your team to make that next move, and you keep getting stomped by the Titans. Like, why is this? And it's frustrating. So I understand Bills fans being upset, but I would say too to those fans, don't discredit what we've done because we match up with you all very. We're a tough team.
Exactly. And I told Rico that. I said, Rico, it's going to be a battle. It's not going to be easy. He knew that. But it's just one of those things. It's like it's not going to be easy as you think it is. And even with Julio. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I said it was going to be a high-scoring game.
Yes.
I knew it'd be a lot of points this game.
Yes. Stanley, my brother, he said, why is everyone talking about Julio and him not in the game? Julio was hurt coming off the field. Why keep risking him? Exactly. And to your point, you want Julio in December and January.
Yep.
That's when I really would want Julio to kick it into gear. Let AJ do his thing. AJ's waking up now. Let him do his thing. Let him get the credit. Let him just ride, right? Hey, Keisha's in the building. All those injuries, and we still pulled it out. Keisha, what is up, my sister? You know facts, no paper.
Them injuries.
Facts, no paper.
Facts, no paper, Keisha. We are concerned leaving this game. Okay,
right.
We had concerns going into the game because Christian Fulton didn't play, and I got to give a shout out to my brother Mark the Skeptic. He was like, man, if Christian Fulton would have played, and that Tim, if y'all agree with this, we would have scored. We would have probably won by 1 or 2 touchdowns because some of the plays that they scored on, Breon Borders got beat pretty bad, right? Christian in that same spot, that's not happening.
Right. So Titan Rob, shout out to you. He said, who's still available in free agency at cornerback? Oof. We're gonna have to make a trade.
Yeah, it's gonna be a trade for somebody that's disgruntled, that's on a team that's not going to make the playoffs. Right. Y'all, I know you and Cleveland will probably make the playoffs, but I know you talk about the Browns have some DBs like Denzel Ward and those guys.
Right. They're pretty stacked. I mean, if you can pull out for maybe a 4th round pick for like a Ward or a Greedy Williams or somebody like that. I know it's their future, but it's just their room is very stacked and their room is very crowded. And I know they're hurt now, but we're gonna have to make a trade with somebody. I don't know who.
No question. But we have no. If we trying to make a Super Bowl run, we need DBs, man. I'm telling you.
What about
we are in trouble passing the ball against?
What if we would have made the trade for Stephon Gilmore, which we should have?
Yeah, it depends on I don't know what Carolina had given up for Stephon Gilmore. I'm not sure, but I think before that the Titans felt good about their DBs. Now you have Fulton dealing with injuries. Now you got Caleb Farley out, so now it's a different situation.
Right. Ken Woods, salute, bro. Salute. He said, "What's up, Titans?" Wiggly was at the game and it was awesome. Ken Woods, let me get your opinion. Was this one of the best games you ever been to? You can put your comment in the thing. I've been telling everybody that this is one of the best. I know Truth was there, Mari was there. This was one of the best games I've ever been to. Like just hands down. I'm telling you, Hawk, you had to be there, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
And shout out to all the Buffalo Bills fans that check us out as well, man. Much respect to you guys. All the Buffalo podcasts. Again, if you haven't, check out Buffalo Fanatics, man. Check out Rico being the Rico Report. It's dope. I checked it out even today. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there's Buffalo fans travel probably more than maybe them and the Steelers more than any team in the league. Man. Buffalo travels, man. It's crazy.
They got a plane full of them, bro. Full of them. 6 weeks. And I agree with you, Lou. It's 6 weeks with many injuries, and we're proving to be a great team. Exactly. We're at a half a team right now, and look what we're doing, right? Logan Thompson, they gave us a 6th-round pick.
6th-round pick. Okay.
We can afford a 6th-round pick.
I think we will make a trade. It's worthy of a 6th-round, 5th-round pick. Even we'll get somebody.
Right. Let me see. Aaron says, why should I have confidence in Jack Rabbit? He hasn't done nothing since he got to Nashville. So it was the same thing with Logan Ryan. Y'all remember Logan Ryan got here? Fans were up his but they was on his tail because he wasn't doing what he needed to do. Second year, he got continuity with the secondary, he got better. Third year, same thing, got better. Jack Rabbit is in a new system. He's getting acclimated with everything. I think as the season progresses and he settles down, I think you'll see Jack Rabbit get a little bit better. But I agree with you. Jack Rabbit is all over the place. I call him Janoris, okay? He doesn't get the term Jack Rabbit just yet. That's Janoris. But I agree with you. I mean,
maybe I'm looking at it differently.
Go ahead.
I know he has moments of blunders. I get that. But he's always been like that. Jack Rabbit's always been a gambler, okay? And he's going to always try to come up, make plays. He's never scared or whatever. And at times it gets him caught. He gambles. Sometimes he makes the plays or whatever. So sometimes he doesn't. So I think more for him, if you have somebody on the other side that doesn't put as much pressure on him being corner number one, it helps him. Because against Jacksonville, he had a good game. Against the Jets, he had a good game. So, I think more than anything, that's the issue there.
But appreciate him while he's still having him. And just breaking news. Paul Kuharsky just tweeted, Caleb Farley and Cam Batson done for the season.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Hey, it's a give and take.
I hate that for them. Especially Caleb Farley, man. I know he tried. He didn't even play bad when he was out there. And he went down. It's like, man, another injury, man. This man's got more cuts on himself than scissors right now. I mean, and I would say this too, man. Let's not get this twisted about our defense. Okay. Look at our defensive line out there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Harold Landry had 2 sacks, bro. Okay. 2. Harold Landry is playing right now. If the Pro Bowl started today, he'd be on the Pro Bowl. Hit that like button. We got 81 people in the chat. Hit that like button. Jeffrey Simmons with the sack and the big tackle. So our D line has been causing problems. So as long as our DBs can stay healthy, we get some new DBs, and the way our D line is playing, our defense, and I'm telling you guys again, without injuries, if our defense can be 13th in the league, Super Bowl.
And I know Skilly Bob just said Dolphins should be sellers. Xavier Howard. I know they were at first, but I don't know if he extended his contract. But I mean, that would be a great option. I mean, we would have to figure out like what we need to do. I know Stan said, "Dude, what's wrong with our first round picks?" We've been saying this for years, man.
No, man, listen, y'all, about these draft picks. I'm telling you all, in the future is the concern,
right?
Not now, but in the future, year 3 and 4 from now, when your first round picks are supposed to be your guys and they're not even available, they're not there. It's like, and you're depending on 4th and 5th round picks to be starters all over the field. Look at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Right, you got to look at teams that have a lot of players that just kind of free agents and draft picks, low draft picks. It impacts your future. It does.
Right. And so Gonzo, shout out to you. He said Tannehill is still proving that he's the right fit for Tennessee. He pulled off some impressive throws to get the ball to the receivers when they were well defended, and that's because the O-line blocked. When the O-line blocked,
no paper.
Hey, he turns it up. Titan Rob and Nico Autry showed out. Bud Dupree, Reggie Smith. I know. Hey, salute to Bud Dupree. But Bud Dupree was all over the field, man. He was all over the field.
D-line.
All over the field.
And we saw that in the preseason, Jacques. I was like, it's not that. And we're getting more sacks than I thought we were, too. We're getting 3 and 4 sacks a game. And what I like is just the activity. These guys are moving. Like, they're all, trying to beat each other to the quarterback. Like, man, okay, you got your sack, dog. I'm about to get mine, too, man. Watch out. You know what I'm saying? That only makes the team better. Ask Josh Allen, right?
Yep. Rodney says now we got to keep
Rodney. That's facts, no paper.
And we talked about that. We even talked about that offline. Nane, shout out to you. He said, "I'm not too happy right now, fellas." He said, "I'm too happy right now, fellas. Tighten up." Hey, us too.
Exactly.
Man.
Let me say another point he just said that I like.
Okay.
Enjoy the victory. Don't be ashamed and shy about it.
Right.
We just won a big game for the whole week. Be happy about it.
Exactly. Hey, with another super check, $5. Boom. He said, "You may have already spoken on this, but what did you think of that 4th down call? You all taking the field goal or going for it?" So we haven't talked about it. So that's good. That's good. Good point. So if I was the Bills, if I was coach for the Bills, I would have took the field goal. I would have lived to fight another day. I would have went to overtime. The Bills got cocky. They start feeling themselves and they start smelling themselves. And they didn't realize that, and shout out to Rico for telling us this, their interior wasn't strong. And you can tell, and I would have took the field goal. What about you, Hawk?
I would have taken the field goal too, because your run game is not there, right? 83 people in the chat, by the way. And the interior, it was the issue for the Bills. It was. Rico, he did say that. Heard other people on the radio even today saying that they've heard so many people say the exact same, that the inside of the offensive line is where the struggle is. And it showed today. And it showed on the last play. Jeffrey Simmons, he ate some buffalo wings before he got there, man. With ranch dressing and made the hit, man. So
Zach said I'll go for it too if the tables return. You know what? I would trust the Titans more because we have Derrick Henry to pick up that 1 yard. Remember, they don't, like Hawk said, they don't have a run game. We don't have a run game. And Zach C, another one. Shout out to you. We scored on 7 straight drives.
Yep, exactly. I mentioned that earlier. Seven straight drives we scored. We scored either a field goal or a touchdown. You want to talk about dominant? So if Bill fans are like, you guys were lucky, how can you be lucky and you got scored on 7 straight drives? That's not luck, man. We're just better.
Remember, this is the number one defense.
Yep.
The number one defense. The number one defense. I'm just saying.
Yep.
The number one defense. That's all I got to say.
Yep.
That's all I got to say. Is the number one defense in the league. Remember, they were bragging. They were bragging at the game. They were bragging. All Rico was bragging. It's the number one defense. Okay, it was the number one defense, but you say you allow 7 straight drives of just them scores. Come on now. You know what I mean? Come on. How did you want to take some questions from the supporters and subscribers, man? What's up?
Let's see.
The weekly family.
So, first of all, who's excited that we won this game, man? Tighten up, by the way, man. Tighten up, man. Just tighten up,
man.
Tell Bills Mafia, tighten up, guys. Tighten up.
Right.
Good
it's
win,
great Mafia now.
There might be a chance in the playoffs. We might play Buffalo. You never know, right? I'm sure they would love that, right?
Right.
Hey, I wouldn't run either. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get it, right? So Logan Tom said,
shout out to Ian, first of all. Ian, shout out to you. He said, where is Rico?
Hey, to be fair to Rico, we had invited him on the show. So I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? Hadn't invited him or anything like that.
True.
But
go ahead, Hawk. Go ahead.
In all fun banter, he knows what's up, man. He knows.
Right.
I know he's thinking like, damn.
He can't hide it in that rock for long. He gonna have to come holler at Weekly later, man. That's right. He'll come.
That's
guys.
right. That's right.
Go ahead, Hawk. What was you about to say?
So I was gonna look at some more. I was looking at some questions here. Let's see what we got, man. So you guys, again, as always, bringing the heat on the questions, man. Let's see here. See, I remember Rico laughing at the idea of us scoring 30 points. Who's that? I know. And like I said, I mentioned in the last show that both teams will score a lot of points in this game. I did feel that way. And it happened. You know what I'm saying? Tighten up. Said Donzel 86, tighten up. We hit their quarterback in the mouth. And we're back to last year's form.
Hold on. So Jeremiah Robinson asked, which was better, the offense or the defense? Great question. Go ahead, Hawk.
The offense. I think the defense had times of greatness in the front 7. The DBs lost a lot of those battles on the outside. They did straight up, you know. I think the offense was firing on all cylinders. There wasn't a lot of weaknesses at all. And again, I'm hoping Taylor Lewan is okay because he's needed. But I think we ran when we wanted. We passed when we wanted, right? So I think our offense by far, I don't think there was a weakness tonight on our offense. We scored 7 straight drives. So our offense, definitely. You?
I agree. Our offense is now at the form of where it was last year, right?
Yep.
And minus Julio Jones, right?
Yep.
And what happens is once you add the element of Julio Jones, the offense is going to be unstoppable. But our offense performed. They did what they needed to do, is to continue to match point for point. And that's what we needed because we knew coming in that our secondary was wounded. It was hurt. Right. We didn't anticipate Caleb Farley going down. We didn't anticipate Chris Jackson going down. We didn't anticipate that. So Taylor Lewan going down. So you just didn't know. So if our offense couldn't put no points on the board or move the ball, we would have been screwed. But since they were able to move the ball, put points on the board, 7 straight drives, offense outperformed the defense by far.
Right. Absolutely. So Reggie Smith says, does Big Jeff get the recognition he deserves by the end of the season? So I would say this. I'm going to say yes. I think Jeff needs a few more sacks, of course, but I really think it's going to be what we do in the playoffs. Our teams are going to be able to run the ball against us or things of that nature. If our defense is solid and that happens and we go deep in the playoffs, Big Jeff will get his recognition. No question about that.
Right. So SoCal 7, I want to get you his question because I know he posted it twice. He said, y'all think we go out and get a cornerback and a left tackle in free agent or trade due to the injuries we suffered? I believe it'll be a trade. I don't think you have any more really good free agents out there that you can go after. So I think it's going to have to be a trade, and you're going to have to. It's going to probably be somebody of quality. So look for a trade, especially on the defensive back.
And we're talking, and I'm assuming that SoCal 7 is saying this year, right now, where we are right now. Yes, it's going to be a trade. Yeah, has to be a trade because if you pick up somebody off the street, they're on the street for a reason.
Right.
If they were that good, they'd be signed by somebody. 32 teams in the league.
Exactly. So Gonzo asked, so after taking down the Bills, who do you think who do you all think is our next toughest opponent? I would say the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
If you can
I
get
say,
past,
keep going, Jacques. Go ahead.
if you can get past the Chiefs, then that really gives you more confidence to the point where you can beat anybody. Mm-hmm. So I think if we can take care of business against the Chiefs, the schedule becomes a little bit easier for the rest of the season to the point where you can beat those two teams. We know how the Titans are. They played up to the opponent that they're not supposed to beat and play down to the opponent that we know that we're supposed to smack in the mouth. What about you, Hawk?
The LA Rams, man. I think the Rams are will be our toughest opponent because of their defense. The run defense at that too. So it'll be a challenge for Derrick Henry in this game. But you never count out the king. You never count him out. And
the good thing about
they got good corners too. You know what I'm saying? And Jalen Ramsey from Nashville. I think their defense is what would cause the issue for us. You know what I'm saying? And Matt Stafford is throwing the ball out there now.
Right. Well, the good thing about that is not a non-conference game. So I'm okay if we drop that game. I'm not tripping. Maybe it'd be a Super Bowl opponent, but it's a non-conference game.
And I'm gonna tell you all this too, and I've said this in previous shows against the Rams. I would be okay in resting players. As crazy as that might sound, it's a long season. It's an NFC game. Hey man, don't burn your tires on something it's not gonna tread any water, man. Just
No, I agree. I totally agree. I agree with that. Like you said, NFC games, rest them. Just chill because they're non-conference games. What do you do? So, and I agree, Mario. We know that. I'll take that. We don't need the recognition. You know what I mean? Is it just me? Okay, hold on. I get another question. So Devon says, is it just me or does 22 look faster this year? He had them wheels rolling. He looks faster and he looks more aggressive, if that makes sense. He looks more just tonight. He really wanted it. It was weird, man, to see Derrick Henry looking like that. Like he looked like a madman with fire in his eyes. And the way he ran over, was it Poyer?
Yeah, I mean, he ran over a defensive lineman. He stiffed arm a defensive lineman tonight, too. He had several. Tonight, and I told Jacques this earlier, the Buffalo Bills don't hit. Bill fans, y'all hear what I'm telling you? We played the Arizona Cardinals.
Man, they played
the Jets even the Jaguars. They were hitting Derrick Henry. Even though he had yards, he was getting popped. I don't remember one time Derrick Henry just getting popped versus the Bills. He got tackled, but he wasn't getting popped.
Right.
So,
yeah. So, Mario comes back questions. He says, who got the weakest division, NFC East or AFC East or our division? Talk to us, Hawk.
Our division, in my opinion.
Think so? Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
You know, actually, the East, I'm thinking about the East. They got the Jets, the Patriots, the Bills, and
the Dolphins.
And the Dolphins.
Yep.
I would say our divisions are kind of even.
Okay.
Because we at least have the Colts, who we don't know what the Colts are, right?
They're waking up, too. The Colts
They're waking up. So if I got to give a division that's super, super trash, and I feel like that you're going to have a smooth entry into the playoffs, I'm actually going to say the AFC East.
Okay.
Because of the fact that you're dealing with three teams that are not where they need to be. And the Bills are going to have easy. They're going to sweep their division. That's what's going to happen. With us,
like the Patriots will get them one game. They're known for that.
Yeah,
but I might be wrong.
That's true.
I might be wrong.
That's true.
Wrong.
I just feel like, man, that the way the division is, and the Colts are waking up. Like you said, the Colts are waking up. And those games,
hell of a point, dog. I might be kind of moving towards the AFC East on that one. I don't know. That's a hell of a point, man.
Right. So I just don't know. Rashad, shout out to you. Can Derrick Henry get that? Yes, he should, but you know how the NFL is. They like quarterbacks, man.
Right. Exactly.
They like their quarterbacks.
He should be, but he won't.
Yeah, right.
As long as Arizona's winning and teams are winning more than us, and it's a quarterback that's the reason, they'll win it.
Right. Josh Allen will probably get it, or Kyler Murray. It's just there's no respect for the king, man. But with Hall of Fame, they probably might crown him right when he retires. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's trending that way, definitely.
Colts still suck. They beat the Dolphins. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I think they have the second or third easiest schedule throughout the rest of the season. So they're probably going to make the playoffs on that alone, which sucks.
They will.
I still have a sweep in the Colts, which is kind of crazy to say because I just feel like they still can't compete with us like how they should. And I think we play them week 3. I mean, that after the Chiefs, we play the Colts, right?
I think so.
Oh,
Jonathan Taylor's warming up.
Yes,
that's the guy.
Yes. So I don't know. Rodney says with Jeremy McNichols' ankle injury, who is the new third and long back? So Darrington Evans has been he's been practicing.
Yeah,
he's been practicing. I don't know why they haven't activated him yet, but I mean he's supposed to be the guy. I don't.
Let me check. I'm gonna answer this one about Jeremy McNichols. McNichols does bring a great point. Rodney, listen to this answer for that one, okay? Jeremy McNichols is a hell of a running back for a third down spot, right? But because he didn't play today, it actually made our offense better because you didn't really know if we was running or passing the ball when Derrick Henry was in the game, right? And even on third down, they had many different other options out there. Sometimes they had Derrick Henry wide receiver. I felt like they were more unpredictable when McNichols was not there. Not taking nothing away from him, but I just felt that the play calling was better.
I agree. So can I ask, you guys got any concerns about Julio? How I'm gonna let you take that one. I'll answer after that.
I don't.
Right.
I think it's all a master plan for him, man. I think he's on a pitch count. You know what I'm saying? It's more like, I know it's a hamstring. If he's gonna be out, make him be out for a few weeks, even if you can, as long as it's not a divisional game, right? We knew this going into the season. I didn't think Julio was going to be this healthy guy that's going to just, he had health issues in the last 2 seasons with the Falcons. So the concern was already there. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, just keep him on ice as much as you can. Playoffs, hey, bro, I don't give a damn if you got a hamstring issue. We're going to stick you in the needle with this right here, these painkillers, and you're going to be out on the field.
I agree with you. I have no concerns with it. Like you said, is if AJ stepping up and if AJ continues to do what he did tonight, and it continues to bleed into the next 3 weeks, then I'm fine with it. He's the added sauce. He's the extra ranch that you put on your chicken wings, not that blue cheese crap. He's the extra ranch that you put on that. And then once you put that ranch on there, then he's going to be to the point where that's when they say pick your poison. Because and when Tannehill gets continuity with him, he's cool. The hamstrings are some of the most trickiest injuries because it's just a lingering thing. It's a lingering injury. So lingering injury. So definitely. Gonzo says besides how well the offensive line is playing, what else could be a problem offensively? Maybe other receivers stepping up, but I like what Nick Akina Westbrook did tonight. He picked it up when it was time to pick it up. He did a hell of a job.
3 catches in a row, man.
Yes, I give him credit.
And
they were huge catches.
And he was blocking.
Exactly. So you know what, Team Leader 2010, I agree with that. He took the words right out of my doggone mouth. Slow starts. That's the comment of the day. Slow starts, because that's what we have an issue with. We start slow, and we need to start picking it up a little bit faster. But that's our game, though. That's our game.
I'll add to that, Jacques. So that's his comment. I'm going Zach Carpenter and Max DeBoard as well. Tight end play. That's my concern. And I would have said that without seeing those comments. Right. I think that's, if you look at the whole offense, think if we had a great tight end. Oh my gosh, right? Yeah. Yep.
Delaney Walker. Yep. You can even call Delaney. I don't care what I know what he said. It's gonna hurt him, but you bought up Avery Williamson. You bought Avery Williamson back. Call Delaney. What is gonna hurt? And come in here and do what you gotta do. Catch a little of them. So and that could be a possibility, Max, where we could be in a part of the play where we draft a tight end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll take a few more questions, y'all, and everything. I know it's late, but we had to do a show, man. I mean, too much smoke that came from our last show. We said, man, we putting out a show tonight. I don't give a damn how late it is, man. We gotta talk our you know what.
Right, exactly. And Titan Rob, you're right. He does remind me of a quicker Tajay Sharp. He's very quick coming out his breaks.
I think they're different, man.
You think they're different?
Mm-hmm. I think Tajay Sharp is he catches this with his hand pretty well. Right. Westbrook is a big receiver, big body receiver. And Tajay Sharp's not a big receiver. He's a skinny receiver. What's up, Titan Anderson? What's good, man?
TA in the building. TA in the building.
We saw you on the Buffalo Fanatics show, man. Hey, you represented the Titans well, as you always do, sir. Hey, love the crown, brother. Congratulations to you, to the new addition to the family, too, brother.
Congratulations.
Hey, the great, baby.
Salute.
Yeah, man.
Ed Champ asks, how far do you have the Titans making it in the playoffs? Depends on how healthy they are. Depends on who we play. It just all depends. It all depends. I know, Hawk, you said 13th ranked defense, offense getting their Super Bowl, right?
Yep.
For me, it depends on how healthy. If we can go in the playoffs fully healthy, this team is unstoppable, dog.
Yep.
We can beat anybody. I mean, I pick, as they say, pick your poison. Pick your poison. You know what I mean? So,
yep.
He said, enjoy getting Titans plus 225. Hey, yes, sir. The money line. The Titans fans are the only ones that know to bet when you go with the Titans when they play high-powered teams because you're going to win some money.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to win money every time.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends of other teams. If you're going to bet on the Titans, you better bet them when they play teams that they're not supposed to beat. And if you're going to bet against them when they play the Jags or the Miami Dolphins or somebody that they know they should beat, but they don't.
Yep. So, guys, the Bills Mafia was laughing at the Titans. They were laughing at us because they knew that they were going to come down here and beat us, okay? And ESPN, all the pundits, everybody was just knowing that this was going to be a loss for us. I'm proud of these boys. I'm proud that they showed the nation, like, hey, despite injuries, we are a tough football team, and we've always been a tough football team for years. We're going to run it down your throat. And the Titans are one of the only teams in the league that have a true identity. Other teams still try to figure out, even the Bills try to figure out, okay, is Josh Allen going to be more like Lamar Jackson or is he going to be more like Joe Montana? Like, I don't really know what I want to be, right?
Right.
When you play the Titans, you better put your shoulder pads on. You better put your arm pads on because we're going to run it down your throat at the end of the day. And we're going to give you some play action, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm really proud of the boys. You all should be proud too because when they lose, we talk bad about them.
Right.
They win, we need to do the same and talk good about them. Tighten up, baby.
I agree. Nah, I can't say it better, bro. And I know people are complaining about the people that sold their tickets to. I've seen that plenty of times on Facebook. Hey, everybody can't make it to the games, right? But what we had in that stadium, I was proud of, man. And the noise that we made, I was even more proud. So don't get it twisted. If you ain't at the game, hey, when you get a chance, go check it out. The Titans fandom is back, man.
It is. And even on road games, I go to road games every year too. Titan fans do represent more than what you might think. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let's see.
Right. Let's see. We'll take two more comments, man.
Can Derrick Henry broke the touch? Yes, he can. He can. If he keeps doing what he's doing. I mean, 20. Think about this: 20 carries for 143 yards and 3 touchdowns. That is the day that you want Derrick Henry to have.
That's right.
20 carries, 143 yards. The big play is what helped him. You know what I mean? Yep. So that when you get the big play, just know it's going to be a long day, okay?
Yep.
Somebody said, Gonzo said, do you think Derrick Henry could run 3,000 yards?
I tell you what Derrick Henry also did, though, talking about 3,000. I tell you what he did today, though, Jacques. Think about this, the number 35, okay? That's how many fantasy points that Derrick Henry gave me on my fantasy team. I picked him the number 1 pick of the draft. I picked Derrick Henry. Most people are like, you picking Derrick? Why not Christian McCaffrey? Why not, Patrick Mahomes? You run with the king.
Right.
It's the king.
Mm-hmm. King.
Well, Titan Anderson, we love this team too, bro.
Yes. Max said, did y'all like the play calling on offense? I
did.
Hey, it was dope. It picked up for me. It picked up. It was a little 50-50 for me earlier, but this is the best play calling game that we've seen. And this is only at maybe for me 65% that we've seen from the offense. This is what we were last year, minus Julio. So then once you get him healthy, then it's just going to be you pick your poison. And yeah, Tommy, we heard about
like button. We
heard about it. He has a torn ACL. We seen it. When I seen the injury at the game, I was like, his knee is done. He's done. Yeah. He's done. Yep. He needs to drink some milk, man. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him. Hey, Dustin, salute to you, brother. He said, hello, y'all. What can we do about our cornerback situation? Do we pick up a free agent? Sorry if the question has been asked. No worries, man. Hey, keep them coming. So we talked about this earlier. We're thinking that it's going to come from a trade in free agents, versus free agency. So, I mean, let me say this. If Richard Sherman was still out there, you would have seen the Titans talking to Richard. But since the Buccaneers are having their issues with their secondary, it's the same thing. So it's going to have to be a trade. Hey, JP, I wouldn't be mad. What you think, Hawk?
Now, Malcolm Butler, I wouldn't be either. He seems to be very comfortable in retirement. But because if I'm him, I would be like, well, I'd love to come to Tennessee, but man, Arizona's undefeated, so I'm trying to win another Super Bowl. But I mean, I would welcome Malcolm Butler in a heartbeat.
Right. So Zach, hey, not Zach, hold up. Hey, you're right. We put the league on notice. You're right. And I said it in the last show. Hey, TA, hey, salute, brother. Take care.
Absolutely, man.
Do what you need to do.
Again, congratulations to you, Titan Anderson, man.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, brother.
Yes, sir.
Hey, if you have not checked his show out, check it out. Subscribe to his channel as well. His channel is on fire. Check it out.
Yes, I like the new logo, by the way. It's dope. But Zach, you're right. You're right. We put the league on notice tonight, and I don't think they're ready. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
So I tell you one. I'm gonna tell you a guy that I feel like it could be an opportunity for us to be at corner. The New Orleans Saints. You know, they're kind of iffy, right? And they have a corner that I saw the last game that's very frustrating. His name is Brian Poole. And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he would be available or not. But, you know, like those are the type of guys you get disgruntled players on a team. Right. And it'd be like, I really don't want to be here. Man, come on to Tennessee, man.
He played for the Jets. I remember when he played for the Jets.
He did.
Hey, go Bills. Hey, salute to Go Bills. Huge. Hey, thank you for that.
Desmond Trufant is out there, too. Maybe he got cut.
Pick him up. We can pick him up. We can pick him up. Hey, thank you, Mari, for coming through.
Yep.
Salute. I'm glad you enjoyed the game. Hey, hopefully see you there Sunday. Salute. Tighten up.
Yep. Tighten up. And appreciate the comment, Go Bills. You know, Go Bills very active in our comment section on our last show, man. Shout out to you, brother or sister. I'm not sure what's up with you, man. What's popping, man?
Right. Tommy, you're right. We put the league on notice. That's why I told Rico, I said, you don't want to do that. You don't want to wake up asleep in Snorlax because now you don't woke him up.
Yep. So, cool, man. Well, folks, ladies and gentlemen, that is the show, y'all. Again, thank you all for joining the live show. This is fun. I know it's late. I want to say thank you all. The 80 people that showed up, 85 that showed up on the show tonight, man. We kindly appreciate it. Hopefully you are as excited as we are about this victory.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it might be hard for me to sleep tonight because I'm still excited about this.
Right, me too.
Logan, Tom, appreciate it as well, man. Thank you for loving the show as well.
I appreciate it.
You also can check us out on Instagram if you haven't already. You can check us out at Tennessee Titans Weekly. We are on Twitter at Titans Weekly 24/7. We are on Apple and on Spotify. Check us out on there too. We have plenty of content on that. You know, we're everywhere right now. And as well, if you want to email us, you can email us at TennesseeTitansWeekly@gmail.com.
Right. And like I say every show, hey, share the show to your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, your dog, your kid. Just share the show, okay? Share it. Get that Titans content out there. We're growing. Hey, we won tonight. And as they say, go Bills. Please don't bring back Rico. Man. Hey, that means we got to invite him every time.
I know.
But, hey, like I said, man, this was an amazing win. Let's take this momentum. Let's go to the Chiefs. I'll be there Sunday. And we'll have our pregame for the Chiefs game. But, hey, this is how you win on national TV. This is how you continue to get to where you need to be. And ultimately, hey, we want to bring the Lombardi Trophy to Nashville and bring it home, baby. So tighten up. Let's get it cracking, man. And salute. And thank y'all for hanging with us tonight, man. I know it's late.
Exactly.
We appreciate it. I mean, I think everybody's just the same way, hyped up. And I know everybody probably got to go work in the morning, but hey, salute, and we appreciate you guys. Really, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. So thank you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And thank you for those that gave the super chats as well too. That's very appreciated as well. That helps us to build the show even better. So thank you as well. So well, ladies and gentlemen, to you and yours. As we always do, we will eventually have the pregame for the Chiefs game. So be ready for that. But to you and yours, ladies and gentlemen, facts.
No paper. Salute. Good night.
Good night, folks. Thanks again.